baby.
Man, this shit here crazy, stupid bitches say we kill my niggas. Say they caught them slipping in South Memphis, I was somewhere seeking. Know how we get down and how we kick it. Fact, you know the business. Had some up and down and up some gun, this shit got counter wicked. Now I'm out in traffic by myself, I don't know who to trust. Think I got my back Draco with me, clutching on every truck. I'ma keep on smashing, keep your name alive and post you up. Bitches wanna fuck cause I'm up, but my feelings in my nuts. Swerving through the city in this scat, I got about 50 on me. I'm trying to sick bitches on me. Carbon nigga got about 60 on it. Ever since I lost Tato, been creeping with the kitchen homie. Cold hearted creeping like I'm gonna, bitch, I'm tripping on them. Trapping out of vacant with no neighbor, trying to get it in. 357 came with 8 shots, I'm trying to let off 10. The plug say he gon' stop sending the ball, we keep stretching it friends. But little do he know his ass next soon that we meet again. Jason hit my phone like they just booked me for about 20 racks. Talk that shit in half, send off a 10, he send me 20 back. The streets say we got ether, keep on dropping, this shit here like crack. And we the one who started slamming out with choppers in the stack. I know what it feel like, check this, make sure this peel right. 3 to the chest, 1 to the neck, I bet that boy don't heal right. I keep popping all these pills cause I like what it feel like. Don't think that I'm slipping, try your luck, you gon' get killed twice.
Oh, here come Mr. Shiesty, I'm who they can't wait to see. Active in them streets, when shit go down, they quick to say it's me. Waiting on my response, but all I got to say is keep it G. Ain't no sense of speaking on the dead, but may he rest in peace. Can't change what they feel like, grab the Drake, I don't feel right. Customize the gloss like Call of Duty, what your kills like. Niggas having secret smoke they don't wanna bring to the light. Ain't putting them people in the biz, but we chopped it the same night. Can't compare us to them singing niggas, we the drill type. Been put down that basketball to go see what the feel like. If I ever took from you before, I could've did it twice. Creeping through the night, I'm not a thief, but I'll steal your life. You heard that sound, that mean they came from us. Fuck this rapping shit, I'm quick as fuck to go get suited up. It's only 2 niggas that play with us, but then they knew us up. Every time we found out where they be, we can't do shooting it up on God. And all you other niggas hoes, strapped with the shell, catch a 38 and snub nose. I'm high speed from helicopters, police tried to block the road. If I pull over today, you might not see me till I'm old.
lefty none, talk your shit, my heart.
It's lefty number 9, they know we get into it. RP, AJ, Killer Fanuski, they know what's going on. ETG babies for life.
Yes, sir, you heard the line. Gangsta.
Like, it's KK like, like. Bitch, when them demons, I spin on the bike. I see her up and I'm not gonna fight. He threw up the 6 when shots against life. Say kid, bitch, and he went to the lake. So on my dad and I back up the pipe. Back door open, I gotta move right. He in the spot, so I'm sending a kite. All up known for you, so on sight. He threw up the jet, so I canceled his flight. I'm with the nines, we creep through the night. We caught us up and I birds on white. Hop at the V, throw a shot like Mike. Beam on his back, that shit too bright. You said that I ran, I was never the type. Walk in the stores, no cash, just swipe. His mama crying like, give her a wipe. Push it with me, I'ma start getting hype. I up knock when I start getting tight. The back, we was catching them scenes. Like the back, we was spinning in V's. Like in the cuss, keyed up to on G. Like we got your op, we gon' leave him deceased. Like all my niggas, we play for the Mavericks. Like spin through hop, I start blasting. Only all our niggas sucking dick. Like we wasn't making it lit. Like we was messing with them grips. Like all low laughter, you know he don't miss. Like rest in peace, doing it for you, I'm a blitz. Scream 13, get hit. I got a clock with a beam in the switch. Fuck low keys, got shot in his shit. Ain't little move, got put to his shit. Like fuck the 6 on them niggas is kids. Like I'm call like a side for attendance. Fuck that, like where we bending. I see red whenever I'm sending. Catch a beat, get low, I'm bending. Bitch, we the devil, making all these pendants. Don't need G, shoot in 90 seconds.
Smoking on roses, sick of the death. Looking for oars, leaving by the steps. Niggas be pussy, y'all niggas ain't threats. Your man's got
the word, chat.
There was pump in his chest. What am I doing, niggas?
What's the word, chat? Right now we live on Twitch and YouTube. Chat, first week I'm trying to play this Onlyup right here. And I'm trying to play on Fortnite because I'm trying to see if I can beat it. Yo, chat, at least stream today, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, don't look up. We need to get to the top. I'm sure we'll make it. I wonder what awaits us there? The unknown is frightening.
Yes, sir, you heard the line. Gangsta.
Like, it's KK like, like. Bitch, when them demons, I spin on the bike. I see her up and I'm not gonna fight. He threw up the 6 when shots against life. Say kid, bitch, and he went to the lake. So on my dad and I back up the pipe. Back door open, I gotta move right. He in the spot, so I'm sending a kite. All up known for you, so on sight. He threw up the jet, so I canceled his flight. I'm with the nines, we creep through the night. We caught us up and I birds on white. Hop at the V, throw a shot like Mike. Beam on his back, that shit too bright.
I'm trying to beat this game. Yo, chat, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. I came here to tell y'all before on YouTube. Y'all go follow me on Twitch. I'm be streaming on Twitch all the time.
Only all our niggas sucking dick like we wasn't making it lit. Like we was messing with them grips. Like all low laughter, you know he don't miss. Like rest in peace, doing it for you, I'm a blitz. Scream 13, get hit. I got a clock with a beam in the switch. Fuck low keys,
It's very hard to make a choice when you don't know where it will lead.
niggas is kids. Like I'm call like a side for attendance. Fuck that, like where we bending. I see red whenever I'm sending. Catch a beat, get low, I'm bending. Bitch, we the devil, making all these pendants. Don't need G, shoot in 90 seconds.
Smoking on roses, sick of the death. Looking for oars, leaving by the steps. Niggas be pussy, y'all niggas ain't threats. Your man's got pump from the steps. Hospital bed, there was pump in his chest. What am I doing, niggas got me
Yo, John, I know what to do.
But they got me fast like niggas be dissing. They talking the right, oh, why, oh, what, better watch you stop me, kick it. On a mission, I control when I bang on mission. Me a bow like shooting the pip, and he throw 5 niggas, know I start clicking. Me a 10 too deep on the drill. He throw 5 and I'm holding the wheel. And we smoking on top, we spinning our block. I control, oh, a nigga getting shot. So many niggas went now on he block. Honcho country, God. Bitch, I'm a order coming when it's dark. This is my dad and I'm landing spot.
I travel back. Yo, I gotta jump from here. Yo, no. Let's go. Gotta fail.
Know what the fuck going on, nigga? Bitch, I'm a demon and not LJG. Bitch, I'm a demon and not Forever 18, niggas know what the fuck going on, you heard? Every old fucking shot. AJ, Flocka Fanuski, you heard?
Yo, chat, I fell and like, I'm lost right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Bow, bow.
I don't even remember where I'm come from.
looks like a bite of the world's most legendary monster.
We call him Dracula.
The legend of Dracula is born.
Yo, L ads, bruh. L ads. So we're gonna do this slowly. I ain't gonna rush, cause like yo, chat, this is crazy. Yo, we about to make it. Yo. I don't even know what should be my next move. Let me check if we got. Yo, yeah, we got. Alright, bro. Keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yo, we about to make it. We about to make it. Yo, try, after this, I'm not even gonna fall. I'm gonna try not to fall. Yo, try that was that scary right there. Gotta crouch. Yo,
there is something strange going on with this world, though there has always been something wrong with it. What everyone clung to, the stability, has been shaken. Maybe this is a chance for me.
Y'all could literally fall right here. Yo, child, we made it out of this. Yo, child, it looks mad scary. It's mad. Yo, I'm mad far up. Yo, child, stream gonna go up. Oh, no. I thought I fell, bro. Damn, that's. Bro, child, my heart stopped beating for a second. I ain't trying to go too fast. I ain't gonna lie.
The railroad was opened here 120 years ago. My grandfather worked here. I often went to see him. My grandfather worked here for 60 years, and then he died.
Bro, why I keep falling? Yo, Jack, this part I gotta go mad slow, cause like I'm gonna fall.
If you want to go quickly, go with friends. If you want to go far, go alone.
Dude, child, we making it. Child, we making it. Yo! I thought it was about to fall. That move was crazy.
From here, you have a great view of the favelas. This is where everyone lives in poverty, which is hard to get out of. This is where my whole life and the lives of my goddamn parents have been.
That's all I got left. It's too much. Yo, he moving crazy. Yo, where we go stop?
Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you.
Yo, what do I even gotta do here, bro? I don't even know,
Your
chat.
destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand.
So I'm trying to find out what I gotta do.
You're a weak kid. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. Kid.
Yo, I'm trying to know what do I have to do. Yo, I'm trying to know what do I have to do, so I'm trying to look around stuff.
You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there.
Yo. Yo, no, bro, I just glitched. Yo, Chad, this game is scary. I ain't tryna fall. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tryna fall.
To get to the new one, you first have to make a jump and get off the ground, not knowing what the future holds.
Yo, Chad, I ain't even running, cause if I run, I know I'm gonna fall. That's why I'm literally slow running, slow walking, whatever it's called. But like, yeah, bro, I ain't tryna fall, so yeah, I'm chilling. I didn't even notice I had to go over there. No! Damn, bro, Chad, that was the scariest jump I ever did. Yo, I'm going jump because I ain't trying to get stuck in there. Oh, yo, Chad, that was pretty scary. No! Oh, shit. Yo, try if I fall, I'm fucked.
My father worked here as a driller, and he always smelled of fuel oil. I was afraid of him and hoped that one day he wouldn't come back from work. He drank a lot and often beat my mother and me, but that's in the past.
You'll never make it to the top. You'll never make it. You bastard.
Oh, I'm still scared of him.
Oh, no, Chad, this part is scary because Child, that's a tragic story. She says she ain't want him to go back home. Tragic. Yo, child, literally walking like this. I ain't trying to fall. Yo, child, I'm gonna take my time, cause like, if I don't take my time, I'm definitely gonna fall. Yo, child, I'm doing reactions after gaming. No! Oh shit. Yo, Chuck, this game is mad scary. Yo! Nah. Nah, bro. No. 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 Chuck, I'm gonna try Onlyup from Fortnite to see if I beat it. Yeah. Bro. How am I gonna find that dumbass? Well, how could I fall, bro? So, try that gonna be the worst thing ever. Like, I found the dumbest shit. Like, I'm not gonna say I was about to beat the whole game, cause like a lot of stuff left. But like, I was like far. I was like far enough. You know what I mean? Yo, tell yeah, I got hacked on Fortnite, so like I don't even got my skins or nothing. I got hacked. Got hacked by some bum ass nigga. Yo, bro, whoever hacked me, bro, suck my dick, bro. Alright, chat. I'm gonna try to beat Onlyup on Fortnite. I'm gonna play this one, and after that, I'm gonna play chapter 4, cause I've seen it. Trying to see if I can beat it. Yo, bro, game hacked is crazy. Yo, chat, Twitch is better than YouTube. Yo, chat, I'm gonna do the regular weight. I'm gonna do the regular way. I ain't gonna do no shortcuts. Yo, chat, ain't no way I found the easiest part. Chat, the regular Onlyup, the actual one, bro, that nigga jumps so high, bro. That's why it's kind of hard to beat that dumbass game. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, this shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I'm beating it this time. Yo, I'm gonna try to beat it this time. Yo, I think the shortcuts are better. I can't do this on keyboard. Yo, John, I'm gonna try to beat Onlyup this time. Yo, Ja, I was not far on the regular Onlyup. Ja, I'm gonna try to beat it. No, thought I fell. Yo, bro, I think I'm gonna beat. I think I'm gonna beat it this time, chat. I was far on the Onlyup game. That game is mad annoying. Yo, I'm trying to try a couple of more times until I beat it. I ain't gonna do too much. I gotta lock in on this one, chat. Gotta lock in. Yo, chat, gotta lock in. Yo, chat, keyboard too hard. Yo, chat, I'm about to play some battle royale before I do something else. Yo, let me look for Onlyup. chapter 4. Oh, it's right here. Onlyup chapter 4. Onlyup chapter 4. Yo, you can't. Yo, we're going that way or that way? I'm going over here. Yo, child, why do I have my pickup? Like, it's gonna make it more difficult. Yo, I'm doing this slow. See if I beat Onlyup chapter 4. Yo, child, this is easy. Yo, child, I guess this one is easier. Yo, Chad, this time I'm going the other way. Going this way. I'm gonna go this way. Yo, I ain't even gonna have time to do this shit. Yo, I'm playing 2 matches on Fall Guys and I'm gonna do reactions. I'm trying to do reactions real quick. We're gonna do my reactions, probably like a whole hour of reactions. I got mad stuff to react to. Yo, child, like I told y'all, bro. Yo, chat, camera coming soon. Chat. Camera coming soon. Alright, y'all, we about to hop on this match real quick. Yo, y'all, I ain't trying to play Call of Duty because I'm on keyboard and like I'm ass on controller. I'm on keyboard and I'm ass on keyboard. And I'm better on controller. So yeah, that's why I'm not playing Call of Duty. Got 2 matches after this. I'm gonna react to mad stuff. Y'all get ready for that. Gaming plus reactions. Like I said. So we're gonna do mad stuff today on stream. Yo, chat, today on stream we're gonna do mad stuff. Yo, how can I even be possible? I ain't qualifying, bro. I ain't qualifying. I know that. See who can make it. Yo, it's the same one. What did I do with double, bro? I'm that stupid. I wasn't doing something like that. Yo, I didn't even notice he was still holding me back. I thought it stopped. Alright, chat, we better react to some stuff. Alright, chat. Yo, chat, who's first? Chat, we're gonna react to some stuff first. Yo, we're gonna react to this first, cause like, this came out and I didn't even notice. So like, yeah. Gonna react to this.
Two experts, Gene and Richard, from the development team to chat through what might be the biggest year in Ultimate Team. How are we doing, guys? Hey, Leah.
Hello.
There's so many new things we have to talk through today. The ability to improve players in our club with the brand new Ultimate Team Evolutions, the inclusion of women's football, and playstyles. Let's get straight into it. First up, we have to talk about Ultimate Team Evolutions. Are you telling me that I can finally improve players from my club?
That's right. We've never had anything quite like this in Ultimate Team. There's so much to love about what this unlocks for people's passions, for players, regardless of where they're at in their development. Richard, you want to explain how this works?
Yeah, so in Ultimate Team Evolutions, you're going to be able to pick your favorite players and upgrade them throughout the year. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is pick your favorite players, complete objectives with them, and then get their upgrades. For example, you complete 20 passes with them, get 2 assists, and that completes level 1 and earns you plus 10 short passing and also upgrades their weak foot.
You'll also be able to level up the player's item so that your club favorites stand out when you load into a match.
Love that. Moving on to one of my favorite things that I'm so excited to talk about. Women's football is coming to Ultimate Team.
You got it. The Ultimate Team dream is obviously to assemble your favorite footballers from around the world into an Ultimate 11. This is the biggest addition of top-tier players we've ever introduced into the game at one time.
It's called Ultimate Team. If you're not able to play with your favorite players, it's not really your Ultimate Team. So this year, with the introduction of more leagues and with evolutions especially, you're going to be able to make your Ultimate Team, and it's not going to look like anybody else's.
Love it. So, new players, some new leagues, the introduction of women's football. How will chemistry work putting all of these new players into my Ultimate Team?
Well, chemistry will remain the same. For example, Sam Kerr will link to WSL players, her fellow Australians, and is going to link up with Sam Kerr will link to
Y'all see that? I thought I was bugging, but it's actually real. It's men and women combined in Ultimate Team. I feel like that's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie, cause like they probably trying to get like more girls to play FIFA 2 or something.
WSL players, her fellow Australians, and is going to link up with Chelsea players. So in Sam Kerr's case, she'll link to Lauren James and Reece James.
I love that. And what about heroes and icons? Can you tell the people if we expect any new ones?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be able to reach back into the history.
Yo, W cards, I ain't gonna lie. W cards. Yo, bro. If they have new icons, they're gonna have new icons, new everything. Like I feel like FC24 gonna be like way better. It's gonna change.
History books to play with some of the greatest players from the past. But we know that the community has been wanting a change when it comes to icon chemistry. So when you have an icon in your team, they're going to apply a +1 league link to anybody in your squad. So that just opens up more squad building opportunities and more ways for you to make your team.
Will these new players pop into packs like everyone else?
And more ways for you to make anybody in your squad.
In the game, or there's only gonna be like gold cards or something, cause like that's all they showing, gold cards. Like it's all gold. The only person that has a different card is the icon right here.
So that just opens up more squad building opportunities and more ways for you to make your team.
Will these new players pop into packs like everyone else?
Yes, indeed. Every player in Ultimate Team will share the same packs, the same pitch, and will be included in promos throughout the year.
Speaking of packs, something I'm really excited about. This year we have new sets, we have new animations, including my personal favorite, a 2-player walkout. So if you pack 2 really great players, they're both going to walk out at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's awesome. Well, I'm starting to put things together. 5 new leagues, thanks to women's football, plus heroes and icons, and then players that I decide to improve via Ultimate Team Evolutions. Every squad is going to be so versatile, so different. I love that.
That's exactly what we're hoping for. Each of these new features should unlock a world of new squad building opportunities. Your club should feel personal and unique, so this is a great year for you to make your Ultimate Team truly yours.
I have to mention this new item design because we haven't talked about it yet, and that's something that stood out to me right away.
It's a big change, you're right. Redesigning the items was a chance to bring your favorite footballers into focus and helps you understand them at a glance. The new layout makes room for bigger images, more key information than ever before, like league crests for chemistry and even animated backgrounds.
And you'll notice new information as well. So those Playstyles Plus that you see on the left side of the item, these essentially will let you know what makes that player special on the pitch and how to get the most out of them in the game.
Yes. I was actually watching this in the gameplay deep dive the other day, and those sound amazing. Are playstyles a big part of the gameplay dynamic in Ultimate Team?
Absolutely. They're a feature that takes gameplay beyond overall ratings. Playstyles and Playstyles Plus are how we're bringing those signature abilities to life. so that players are more unique and play more like their real-world selves.
Yeah, Playstyles Plus especially are something to look out for. These signature abilities that are unique to world-class athletes are reserved
I think Power Shot got better.
Only for the best players. You'll notice the difference when playing with players that have them.
Yeah, they're a great way to understand and get the best out of the players on the pitch. And a great way to know how to build a squad that has complementary skills and strengths.
I love it. Let's talk a little bit about objectives.
Yeah, well, we've been working hard to give you more focus and direction when you load up Ultimate Team. With the new objectives menu, it's easier to understand what to play for and get back to the action. There's also new navigation and a new quick switcher to cycle between modes so you can go straight from your squad to rivals, or from SBCs to the transfer market.
And there's another thing. Claim all. You'll finally be able to gather all your rewards from one group together at once.
Yes, I know how much the community has been asking for that one, myself included. Are there any other changes that we can tell them about?
Well, we've also made a little tweak to how players change position. Anyone with a secondary position will automatically switch to that new position, so you'll no longer need to get position modifiers and keep toggling your players back and forth in different roles.
And this change will make SBCs a lot more seamless, and you'll finally be able to use a player's secondary position in draft and get them some chemistry.
That's amazing. Well, you guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to talk through Ultimate Team with the both of you. It feels honestly like a whole new game mode. Ultimate Team Evolutions, women's football, play styles. I cannot wait to get started.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Leah.
This has been me, Leah Ravel, signing off, and we will see you back for more deep dives. Welcome to the club.
They added mad stuff on FC24 for Ultimate Team, and I feel like it's fire. I ain't gonna lie. This is a fire animation. That's a fire animation. Dude, Joe, these faces look like that. Yo, Joe, I didn't even know about this because they kept on saying she was dead and all that. And but now they're saying she's not dead and her account was hacked. Real. Yo, chat, because a lot of people were saying that she was dead. Like, I heard of it like more than 50 times that she was dead, but not everybody's saying that her account was hacked and nothing never happened. So like the people that got scammed, why am I Twitter full of Fortnite? This is the Ultimate Team menu. I don't know what's foundations. I think it's like a replacement for for champions or that. Oh no, this is I think this is squad building challenges. This is the objectives page. No faces and cutscenes you miss. I bet. Shall we react to some FIFA stuff? Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. I ain't staying with a lame beast, yeah. But I'm staying with the gang beast, 'cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side. I never seen them. I feel like it's the same thing. There's some gameplay right here. There's some gameplay right here. Shout out Extra because he got all the FIFA stuff. I'm not trying to see no faces. Yes, I'm gonna watch some Street Box. More some Street Fights. So, yo, I ain't gonna watch nothing too bad cause I ain't trying to get banned. Whoa, I ain't trying to get banned. I ain't trying to get banned on Twitch. So, whatever they do. Yo, what? Oh, chat. Yo, chat.
Right
you should
now,
send
no
those
teachers
here.
are here. Everyone will be quiet. Everyone
Chat,
will be quiet.
right
I'm
here.
pressing you. Shut the fuck up. I'll slap you. Bitch. Come on.
Damn, bro, that's like crazy. I ain't gonna lie, cause I feel like a boy find a girl. It's not right. It's not right, bro. It's not right. It's not right.
Come on. Nigga, I want this. Nigga, put my shirt down. Go to the teacher. Hey, let this dude. Let him go, bro. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Oh my mom, nigga. What's up, nigga? Oh my mom. Fuck you. Slap you right now, but no teachers are here. Everyone will be quiet. Everyone will be quiet.
Yo, Jam, I'm not gonna show nothing crazy because I ain't trying to get banned. So I'm just gonna show like something. No, I ain't showing that. I ain't showing nothing too crazy because I'm really not trying to get banned. So I don't even like Twitter because I'm scared I'm gonna find like some. Nah, I ain't showing that. I'm banned. I'm canceled. Chat, I'm canceled. I'm banned. For sure. Finna be banned. Dead ass banned. No, Jeff, I ain't trying to find no. Yo, it is wild.
Get your ass in that
I'm gonna be reacting to Mass Effect. We're probably gonna play it later, but I'm trying to react to like a lot of stuff. Oh, chat, camera coming soon, chat. We having W streams for the last couple of days. Oh yeah!
What you talking about, little nigga? Sit there. I'm gonna sit that fuck down, nigga. Sit the fuck down, nigga. Fuck you, stupid boy.
Oh, Joe.
No, I'm banned. No, I ain't showing showing too much crazy shit, cause like I could get banned on Twitch, I could get age restricted on YouTube, and like my stream gonna get that shit tragic. I know that shit hurt.
Oh no,
I know that
give
shit
me your
hurt.
phone.
Yo, Josh, if I was him right here, this guy right here, I'd just top. I wouldn't even fight him. Like,
Fuck you, just say.
No. Yo, chat. After reacting to some crazy fights, I'm gonna react to some more stuff. Chat, I ain't gonna show too much, cause I'm not trying to get banned. So I ain't gonna show too much, chat. I ain't trying to get banned for real. Alright, chat, I'm out of here. Alright, bro, we're about to react to this Jubilee, whatever it's called. 6 suited girls versus 1 fake. Ooh, which one should we react to? Because I feel like I watched these already. 6 hair people versus 1. I'm gonna do this one.
I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I am.
Yeah, chat, I could tell who's bald and who's not. Alright, bro. Chat, we about to start this reaction to this video. It's 11 minutes. About to start this reaction. So, before we start, just wanted to tell y'all, I could tell who is bald and who's not bald. Let me. So, like, for the person that's bald, I'm probably gonna be able to tell they're bald. So yeah.
I'm not
Alright, bro. I don't even
bald.
know.
I'm not bald.
Maybe bald. Maybe bald. Maybe.
I'm not bald.
100%. He's not bald.
I am not bald.
I'm not
She's
bald.
not bald. He's not bald.
Not bald.
He's not bald.
I'm not bald.
I don't know about that one. Yo, chat, let's just continue to this video, cause I ain't really gonna guess.
Mine's brown.
But I feel like the bald people is her right here, cause that shit was in her right here, and probably Yeah, just those two.
Brown.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
So we
Mine's
just
brown as well.
Yeah, that's like brown.
Yeah.
Mine's just like naturally black, but I dyed my hair, so it's
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
Mine's red.
How long is everyone's hair?
Mine's pretty long. I cut my hair recently, so it's like up to my collarbones now.
My hair is pretty long, like past my shoulders.
It's impressive.
Damn.
Every single day, a customer at my work asks me if I'm wearing a wig.
Do you wear wigs?
I feel like if I thought someone was wearing a wig,
Chad, you can't tell this nigga right here that he's wearing a wig, but he of course he's not, cause you could see the hair connected to his head. So like, how could that be a wig?
I would not ask them if they were wearing a wig
Have you worn wigs?
because that's kind of rude.
When will you wear wigs?
Mine's is not even past my ears. Mine's like jaw length.
Yeah, mine's like down in my butt.
What is your guys' like, do you guys, because I only shampoo my hair like once a week and like, okay, good. Because people tell me like,
you gotta do it every other day or something.
Yeah, and it's like,
not for me, yeah.
Well, I used to like shampoo my hair every single day, and then like I heard it was really bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to like lessen it out, but like it gets so oily, and then like I just don't want to look bad.
But you want the
sorry.
natural oils to do their thing.
Yeah, it'll be like a week or two, and then the oil will go away, and then you can like build up to washing it like 2 times a week to even 1.
I only
That's
wash my
impressive.
hair like once a month, maybe.
Oh, wow. What's that?
How?
I just, I don't know.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, actually, maybe like every 2 to 3 weeks. I just like, I don't know. I don't really wash my hair that often.
A lot of dry shampoo, yeah.
Not really, honestly.
How does your hair not get oily? Usually if you have long hair, you have to like wash your hair pretty often or else it will build up and will get really nasty.
Yeah, when I was in high school, this guy that I thought was really cool was like,
I'm doing this thing called no poo where I don't wash my hair.
and I was like, I want to be you. So I just kind of stopped washing my hair, and I just do it every time, you know, it gets a little, I don't know, my hair doesn't really get oily, but I do have like dandruff problems sometimes, so.
Of course you're gonna have dandruff, cause you don't wash your hair, bro. Like, how you gonna expect to have this hair this long and you don't even take care of it? You don't even wash your hair. He just said he doesn't wash his hair.
Once I start seeing some dandruff, then I'll wash it.
Do you have like a specific shampoo you use for your dandruff?
I used to use Head and Shoulders, but now I'm just using the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle.
Ooh, tea tree.
Makes my scalp feel so good.
Tea tree, yes.
That's
good
fit.
So.
It was kind of crazy when Sean said that he only washed his hair once a month. I never heard anyone say that before.
Does anyone mind if we touch each other's hair?
Actually my
hair.
Yeah,
I
of
don't mind.
Okay,
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's actually my first time hearing someone else saying they barely wash their hair.
Oh, really?
Once a
Okay,
month.
thanks.
It's so hard.
I definitely missed.
I'm a hairstylist, so I felt like me feeling the hair was kind of gonna give it away a little bit. Oscar's hair, it kind of felt like he had a toupee on.
Yeah, she got
Sorry.
good at it.
God, it's like a cloud.
Gosh, it's so soft.
Did you say that you had a perm?
Yeah, I had a perm a year ago.
Dude, it's still very much there.
I know,
Yeah.
because I don't wash my hair.
Did you put like some product in your hair, like hairspray maybe? Or
Today?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
It felt fake and synthetic, but maybe he just needs to wash it more.
Very long.
Yes.
You guys all have long hair. Very soft.
Good.
What do you
Very
use to wash?
soft.
Creme de coco. It smells like coconut.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
fake
soft.
hair. It's
That is
fake.
soft though. Yeah.
Thank you.
You just gotta trim.
I was about to say, super healthy.
Guys, I knew this was gonna happen. My hair just has a unique texture. It's kind of weird. Because I got a perm a year ago, it's like got these unnatural curls. I mean, they are like chemically made.
Oh, it's so bright.
No one really seems like they're bald here at all.
Well, I mean, like, I guess everyone has insecurities. Like, what's an insecurity that you guys have had about your hair before?
One
could-
side is thicker than the other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can't really tell.
When I was in middle school, I had my hair.
Chat, that security is dumb. That's the dumbest insecurity I ever heard.
One side is thicker than the other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can't really tell.
When I was in middle school, I had my hair like down to here, and was constantly bullied for it for like a year, and then it was just like cut it off, and everyone completely changed.
What's everybody's go-to style?
I just pull mine down so you don't see my big forehead. So as farther down the hair goes.
That's why I have bangs as well, because my forehead's like up to here. So like after I got like my bangs, I just like felt so much more like confident in myself.
If a wig is fake, you can tell it doesn't match their coloring. So like pink hair, it's like maybe it's a wig.
Can somebody do like? Can somebody like show us like your go-to like hair? Like show off your hair.
Is it the L'Oreal swoop?
Like voluminous curls.
Just a little flip.
Claire was a bit suspicious because she was very careful with how she moved her hair and how she touched it. It was very delicate.
Yo, John, I like reacting.
Just that, or just that.
There you go.
Whatever works, but it's not going to be long for too much longer.
You're gonna cut it?
Are you planning on?
I actually had an appointment, but my barber's kind of sick.
You don't cheat on your barber. Don't do that.
Yeah, I
because
won't.
I'm a hairstylist and we don't.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
I won't. I promise. And he might watch it, so I won't. I promise.
Good luck, you guys.
How y'all gonna say she's the one with the wig? Like you could tell she doesn't have a wig. Like, Cha, am I bugging?
Thank you.
Maybe I should have parted my hair differently. Maybe I shouldn't have put hairspray in my hair because I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're gonna think this is fake because of the way it feels.
If you think the mole still in the box
Cha,
and you'd
her
like to
hair's not
continue
fake, like, I
playing
could
the
tell
game,
it's not.
please raise your hand. Okay, we're gonna start off this round with bald filter selfies.
Bald filter selfies.
Bald.
Okay, nice, nice.
Bro, look majestic.
My dad's bald.
Okay, nice, nice.
You can pull it off.
My dad's bald, so it might happen. So.
Oh no.
No, you.
I look like an elf.
It looks good though.
Wait, that looks good actually. Okay, that works. Wait.
Wait, it looks
No,
good. Dude,
yeah, that looks
really
good.
That looks really
you could
good.
be bald for sure.
Cha, she's probably bald. Like, why does it look so clean? Like, why does it look so clean? Like, she don't got no pieces of hair around her. Like, it's mad clean. Like, if y'all seen his picture, the guy with the purple shirt, you can see like hair on the back, but like hers is clean.
Have you guys seen Spy Kids? Those little fingers? That's what that looks like. That's what that looks like right here.
Oh. It's so bad. It's just so bad. I couldn't pull this off. No way. Not at all.
So have any of you guys like? Because I've experienced like balding, because my dad's bald. So I've been taking medicine for it. Have any of you guys like experienced hair loss or anything like that?
Yeah, no, not really, because I'm like pretty young. I haven't like experienced any of that yet.
I have like a calic, like where it like
Oh
doesn't
my
really
God,
have a lot of
yeah.
hair, so I have to cover it like this. But
Well, it works if you do. So.
yeah.
What did you use to grow your hair back?
I used this I went to the dermatologist and they prescribed this called like finasteride.
Yeah.
Because I was asking about like the Hims treatment and they said it only is like 1 in 7 chance of it working. So they prescribed it and I started taking it about like 6 months ago. But I've already noticed like a massive difference on top of my head. So.
I'm glad that's working.
Yeah, thank you. I
Yeah.
don't want to be bald. So my hair used to be like really long. It used to come down to like past my ears and I shaved
Yo, Cha,
it all off.
y'all know, bro. I don't even know if to believe it though.
My hair used to be like really long. It used to come down to like past my ears and.
Cha, like he just says he experienced hair loss. Like, what could that tell us? Like, that could tell us that he might be bald and he probably using a wig, and like the wig hair is so short, you can't even tell it's a wig or not.
And I shaved it all off, so like to redo the medicine and see how it would grow in. So I've just been wearing hats recently to try and get it to at least come back past my.
You said what I would recommend would be nioxin then.
Nioxin?
Yeah, nioxin
Okay.
will keep your hair growing.
Oh really? Okay, I'm gonna
prevent
look that
it
up.
from-
then.
But once you start using it, you have to use it. Yeah, or else your hair will fall out.
Okay.
So.
I'll
yeah.
look that up. I'll definitely check.
So what are you guys' relationship with your hair? How do you feel towards your hair? Is it your personality? Does
When
it
I
make
was
you-
younger, I didn't like it a lot because I got made fun of, obviously, because red hair. But
yeah,
I didn't really care back then. I still don't care. But like ginger, You have
Yeah.
the carrot top, yeah. But then I grew up to love it because I'm like, not a lot of people have this hair color. Like, it's pretty cool to have.
I know a lot of black women who always have a negative connotation with their hair when it comes to outwardly presenting it, but I've always just loved my hair. Like my hair, it's shorter right now, but my hair used to be like down my back too. So I've just never really had that towards my hair like most black women do. And that's actually, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, that's a great thing, for sure.
What was I gonna say?
So my bugging them. They never said nobody's name. Who's Drake? Oh, it's her?
Bye.
Because I've bleached it so much, I know that it felt like a bit more dry compared to like normal hair.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue playing the game, please raise your hand. If the lights turn green, that means you have voted the mole out and you all win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose. In 3, 2, 1.
Good job. Just, hopefully I got the person I said it was. Let's see who was it.
I know my hair. Good job, guys.
If you like this episode and you want to see more, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now let's figure out who the mole is.
At the count of 3, the mole will reveal themselves. In 3.
Chad, before he says anything, before he says anything, I think these are the 4 people that don't have a wig, and these are the 3 people eliminated. I could tell she does. It's probably her. It's her. It's her.
Count of 3, the mole will reveal themselves.
It's
in
her.
3, 2, 1.
Bro, ain't no chat. Ain't no way she got a wig, bro. He don't even look like
I didn't either.
Okay, wait, I'm just gonna go like this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, chat, I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now. Trying so hard not to laugh right now. It is funny. Chat, I wish I could just Michael Jordan. Feel me? Like, nah, chat. Bald is crazy. Bald is crazy. Yo, chat, bald is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
hey,
yes,
girl. Yeah, you look very good.
Oh, wow. No, she don't.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
You
guys,
but the part looks so natural and everything. Oh yeah.
I actually have alopecia. I have absolutely no hair, no eyebrows, no eyelashes.
What? Those aren't
I'm
eyebrows?
like immediately.
How did you get your eyebrows like that?
Chat,
like
I ain't even go
tattoos for
this.
people with hair
Cause like,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really freaking awesome.
I feel like I can
Yeah, that
see
looks
the
good.
eyebrows like coming off your face.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
you
like-
can't.
No.
So did you start with like traction alopecia or was it just?
I had alopecia areata.
Oh,
Which
okay.
was like bald spots around the scalp. And then it wasn't until college when I got like universalis. So like I used to have eyelashes, eyebrows. I've never had arm or leg hair. So now I'm just completely hairless. You are not your hair. Hair does not define you. It doesn't
Yes, it
make
does.
you any less feminine. It's badass being bald. Like it's almost a trend these days. Bye.
yo, chat, it's like she don't even care though.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
That just throw it.
I know, right?
Alright, bro. This is crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if we get who is not black. So I'm gonna react to this video and then I'm gonna be reacting to some some more other stuff, cause like I already reacted to like a whole video of them. But after this video right here, I'm gonna react to like some other stuff, like some stuff that happened this last couple of days.
I am black.
I am black. I am black.
I am black.
I'm black.
I am black.
I'm Asian.
How many inches everybody have in their hair right now?
Girl, my wig new is 24 inches.
Bam.
Thank you for asking.
I have 22, 18, and 16 inches of my hair still in right now.
I'm big wig style, girl.
I have a natural haircut.
I have a fade. I'm natural, so I'm waiting for braid season.
Hold on. Wait, I'm missing the voice at the end.
I shaved my hair, so I have like a blonde little, going with the Tiffany Haddish look right now.
She said Tiffany Haddish, that's right.
I don't have a wig on, or I don't have any type of weave, so that's gonna make me feel a little suspicious from the start.
What y'all moisturize with this morning?
What you mean, moisturize?
Are you talking about skin or hair?
You went to skin?
Yeah.
Okay, shea butter, that's shea butter.
Definitely shea butter.
I'm real dry, so I had to use real thick lotion.
Lotion? I'm sorry.
I use that shea.
No, who is not gay? Who is not in the gang? Yeah, I'm gonna react to this one, and then after that, I'm gonna react to something else. I ain't trying to react.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in the
gang.
I'm in the gang. I'm in the gang. I'm in the gang. I'm in the
No, I'm never mind.
I'm in the gang.
So he looks like he in the gang, but he not.
I'm in the gang.
I could tell 100% that is not a gang member. Whoa. Yo, Chad, he's a gang member. He's a gang member. Watch. Literally told us the answer right here. It says ex-gang member in interview. Johnny. Yeah, boy. Got you. Chad, we got him. We got him. Yo, Chad, we got him. We got him. This right here's a gang member.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in the gang. There's 5 gang members and there's 1 fake. I feel like everybody's in the gang except for him. I feel like everybody's in the gang except for him. But chat, enough with the dissing. We're gonna react to the video. Chat, after this, I'm trying to react to some music videos. I do a lot of reactions. I really fuck with reactions because like it's just like watching stuff and like talking about it, explaining it, stuff like that. I'm gonna react to a lot of stuff today, chat. I'm gonna do because like my last stream on Wednesday, the reactions was fire. I mean on Tuesday my reactions was fire because I was reacting to the Constant Riot. Yo, everybody's free. We still haven't heard of Duke Dennis though. Alright, chat.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
Sean, where you grew up at?
Queens.
Oh, New York. Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood in Queens?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man? East Dino. Where at? Guthers. Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA, from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from, but you told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We here to find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so the federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn,
right,
and MCC Manhattan, which is for.
So he doesn't even sound like he's from New York. Like
pre-trial, I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all. How about you?
Not in the gang. Every gang member goes to jail all the time. Like,
I've been a YA, Nellis YA. Was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult? As a, okay.
So I took you into YA too, huh?
Well, me, no, I missed YA. I went from camp to, after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
Got jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The guys that jumped you in?
Oh, it's my homies.
What the homies' names? I remember the homies jump in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
When somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, the homie Big Mike, and then other niggas I didn't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even into life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Dang, you took me way back. Me was Side Eyes, Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Chew.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these two guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So.
Hey, we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah, you know I'm certified player.
I don't know that. You could have did some research, dog.
Why you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me Stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging, and now I'm here just, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person, so that's why I'm here for.
He's just, his demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so
Oh, so you just you walked in, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were born
we gotta
in?
jump him in. We gotta jump him in. Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because you touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up into the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told too.
Laid out like this.
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like being told but understanding is a different thing. For me, like I was definitely told. Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go, this right here, go. They did what to your brother, go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions, ran over twice. One was accident and one wasn't.
9 times?
No, that's not no life.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
You grew up in the streets, you done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, he never.
Chat, I know he got, I'll say the same answer, cause like him right here, he said he'd never been in jail, and like as we all know, most of all the gang members, they all been in jail at least once. We all know it's more than that, but like it's just an example. Like, how are you a gangbanger if you were never in jail? I mean, and like most of the gang members, they went to jail at least once.
You grew up in the streets, you done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, he never been in jail, oh no.
We're Southsiders, so we're 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
I've never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any
I don't even know what to say.
tattoos?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Yeah, oh man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Which one?
That one.
Yo, chat. Now this guy right here is making me think like he actually a gangbanger, cause like a gang member, cause like actually he's like I don't even know how to explain it. Like he's talking like more aggressive, like a
that one right there. You know what I'm talking about.
The placazo. It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
Yeah, there you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
TF, okay. He had full-blown like Hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well,
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. And what clique are you from? You guys actually have also like a clique? Because clique to me is you can be from the hood.
I think they actually eliminated the mall. Cause like these people right here, everybody in here, they all look like a gang.
Good, but you get from the locals, the winos, I know a little bit about gangs, just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows? Oh man, it might be the police, homeboy. You never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Cause you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal Bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never heard.
Crystal Bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
Yo, Chad, he moving crazy. He asking too much questions.
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it, busted out the old piano thing on the gun, and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So Gil, what organization are you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
gang?
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where
Yeah,
you from,
right.
homie.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
you from?
right,
That's
right.
it.
Organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, damn, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to, there's a better way.
What do you do what do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
I can't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned I own a bunch of companies. My main business is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales.
Chad, so these people went from being a gang members to successful people. Like he got his own business. He's a content creator. Like they turn into good people after doing all those bad stuff.
Training, consulting, business development. I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
Mm-hmm.
No, but once you're off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job.
Thank you.
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and.
How do you say water, bro?
Water.
Water.
I had a question.
Chad, I'm like from New York, so I say water.
Where you was talking about tattoos, your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you said piano. I was like.
No. We can't afford no pianos.
Like piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes busted out the old piano thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano, but I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos. He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No disrespect. I'm not saying he was soft or like that, but he just did not scream like thugga. I'm a little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story's just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in, it was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
Oh, putting that wire on you?
That's how you do it, Playboy. No pun intended.
He be joking a little too much, huh?
Why you bullshit?
Man, keep it 100, man.
Raise your hand if you want to keep playing because you think the mole is still in there.
No, it's not.
A little doubt, man.
That's running. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
either.
so.
I think he is.
He's the mole?
Nah.
That's Mad Ball, man. You can't have a name like Mad Ball
Elm
and be the
Street
mole.
Pyru? Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that. My homies is in all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent does he give you?
What you mean at what percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, you get caught with a gun, violation.
And you're in a level 2?
Yeah.
For a firearm?
That ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. Yeah. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so kind of this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
That's exactly what Gil said, because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
Shoot them all. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9.
On different occasions?
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here.
Yo, chat. How is bro still alive?
2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with the AK was another time, 2 times on this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians. They didn't have, and they wasn't trying to shoot me though. They was shooting at some other Asians. So my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have put out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny, though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, you know, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man, like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool, though, like.
Right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You could be a plumber. You could be.
Yeah, we the best. Plumber's the best.
Well, you can live like a, you know. I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, see.
I still think it's the black guy with the glasses.
Fake tattoos, you know, they put some movie star type tattoos on him. I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Madball.
No, I just didn't trust him.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years I've been living the American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo. But if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear it in my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here, but nah. I don't know, I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mo. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
Man, I'm gonna run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro, catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime, like,
Yeah,
right, he says San Quentin. San Quentin level 2, look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you think?
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring them in.
Oh,
look at that, Madball.
I'm about to cry.
They took your credit away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If the box turns red, that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you've correctly guessed who the mole is. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up.
I think it's him.
Okay? 1, 2, 3.
I told you. Never been in jail.
How can a gang member?
I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good. You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids, you know? And if I had somebody like me, I feel like
be raping my kids. Child reacting to some crazy shit right now. Child reacting to crazy shit.
Are you able to go somewhere?
We're now getting a closer look at the arrest of former Disney Channel star Orlando Brown, who was taken into custody late last year after allegedly running at a man with a hammer and knife blade.
I don't want to go there, but he just had a knife and a hammer.
Okay, what did he do towards you? I mean, how
he
did
came in aggressive mode and was like, "Hey, no, I'm about to."
And he was coming towards you.
Oh, this the news? I'm trying to watch no news. Yo, just someone told me to react with the kid in the camera. I was trying to watch it, but I ain't even finish it, so I'm gonna react to it on stream. They say it's a horror short film, so we're gonna react to this. So I'm gonna back up a little bit, cause I ain't trying to get no jump scares. Alright, y'all, we do W reactions, bro. We be reacting
Once
to the
upon
most
a
crazy
star,
shit. Alright, bet.
there lived a boy named Kalen. He was a happy little tot of 6 years old, and on his birthday, he received a very special gift. His very own photo camera. Kalen loved the camera, so much that he took it out every day, snapping photos of anything he could. A picture here.
Yo, Chad, that, yo, let me stop right here. Let me stop right here, bro. Yo, Chad, first crazy shit. Like, this is like cartoon animation. Like, and like the pictures is real life. It's like his imagination. He's like a cartoon character, but he's actually a real life person.
You're there.
It's kind of confusing.
Until one day, a terrible accident happened.
Yo, chat, someone told me to react to this.
And the camera broke. Kalen didn't sleep a wink. Haunted by thoughts of his once perfect camera late into the night. That was when a sudden sound caught his attention.
Yo, chat. Yo, chat, this look kind of scary, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, chat, we gotta get to reacting to this. Yo, chat. Yo, I'm stopping right there, yo, chat. Yo, that scared me. That sound scared me. Chat, imagine if y'all hear that like at night. Like you're just sleeping and you hear a nigga knocking on your window. Yo, chat, I actually got a story time after that. After this, I actually got a story time about that. Yo, chat, I actually got a story time. I actually got a story time for that. I ain't gonna lie. I got a story time. Got a story time according to like this video right here that I'm reacting to right now. After this, I got y'all with a story time. It's almost the same thing, but of course it's different. Yo, why this nigga keeps getting the camera closer and closer? What the Yo, bruh. Like, I just played the video and like it's already scared me. Whoa, bro, whoa.
Hello there, young lad.
Hell no. Hell no.
Greeted the
So I can't even watch this video though. I can't even watch this video.
creature. I'm the Kipsnede. Your sleep
So I
fairy.
actually got a story time after this.
Fairy? That
Scary
is
story
correct.
time, bro. Scary
Replied
story
the
time.
Kipsnede.
Scary story time, bro.
My job
Scary
is to
story
make
time.
sure you get a good night's sleep, but it's come to my attention that you haven't been resting at all lately. I'd like to know the reason why. Kaelin had never heard of a sleep fairy. My parents told me not to talk to strangers. Strangers? I'm no stranger. I know all the girls and boys round the globe. I know their parents, their homes, their names. Why, I even know your name, Kaelin. Now, would a stranger know your name? Kaelin thought on it for a moment. No, I guess not. If you must know why I'm awake. It's my camera. It's broken. And just like that, tears welled up in Kaelin's eyes. Let me see. Then the Kipsnede had an idea. Why don't I get this camera fixed for you? Perhaps that would help you sleep easier. You could do that? Of course, and I know just the place.
So after this, I got y'all with story time. I got y'all with story time.
Just follow my voice. And the Kipsnede disappeared into the night. This way. Kaelin followed
So like
close
right now
behind
he's
the
following him.
snapping photos to mark the way in case of getting lost.
Yo, Chad, that's creepy right there.
Way in case of getting lost.
Chad, this creepy, cause like right here, what they trying to tell us is like it's a cartoon character. The kid is a cartoon character. He's 6 years old. But the pictures is actually real life pictures. Like this tree is not cartoon. It's actually realistic, like real human, physical tree.
Over here. At last, Kaelin reached a house. Seems quite abandoned, thought the boy. And dark, but there was the Kipsnede's voice again, beckoning. The portal to my home world's inside. Come along.
Alright, Chad, it's an abandoned house. Feel like the kid probably gonna get kidnapped or something.
I must have my camera fixed.
Yo, Chad, everybody's saying right here, like y'all see these videos right here? It's saying that's the scariest disturbing short film.
So, in spite of his
I'm not even
obvious
close
fright,
to my monitor. I'm far away.
Kalen marched into the home.
I'm stopping right here, bro. Bro, before I know some crazy ass shit gonna happen after this chat. I know after this scene right here, the rest is just gonna be crazy shit. Alright, let's continue. I'm stopping right here. Yo, bro. Yo, chat. I see what I'm talking about though. Like, I'm not even gonna play the regular video because I'm just gonna skip through it. Like, y'all see? He's a 6-year-old kid that is a cartoon character. But like the picture that he takes is real life human physical shit. Oh nah, bruh. Whoa. Y'all see? Ain't this supposed to be a cartoon? Yo, bruh. Yo, bro, this shit creepy. Yo, what is that? Yo, chat. This picture right here. Huh. Yo. Oh, nah. Alright, chat. I'm gonna do some explanation for the people that I didn't even understand what was going on. Alright, chat. So, chat, that story was about a kid who had a camera and the camera broke. It's like I just saw like the sleeping fairy or whatever. He pulled up on his window and said, "I could fix your camera." And they just took him to an abandoned house. And just after that, there's stuff started happening. And like the pictures that he takes, it's real life pictures. It's like he's a real life person, but his imagination is thinking that he's a cartoon character. So after being over there in the abandoned house, he was reported missing. And then after that, nobody knew about him. That's the story, bro. It's mad disturbing. And like the pictures in this video, they're crazy, bro. They're just crazy. Alright, chat. Enough with the scary shit. Chat. I'm trying to react to some music. I'm not gonna do that much because like I don't do music reactions. It's just that I'm trying to react to a couple of stuff like that. Alright.
It's your boy Will Starneath. I'm on Raps and Hustles to check the footage. It's your boy 20 Sneezy. I'm with Top Finesse again. This our Tiny playing the freestyle, bitch.
Feel the beat. Let's go.
Niggas pussy, better dog. Bullets is fucking them all. What am my mother? These niggas not tough. I been official, been calling they bluffs. He a bitch, he was lacking. Team like Green Bay, cause we gon' pack him. In the air, now he ashes, and he dead. In the cash, click on the gun, niggas know how I'm sliding. I'm on that block so they know that they dying. Shit, thotty, Finalano, freak dog, I'm a slimer. I got the chop, I'm a flock at they V. They wanna ball, I'm a flocker from 3. Big top finesse, niggas flocking for me. And this fuck all out, sticking pop like a pea.
Like how you tough, but you copping the plea. Niggas swear that they thugs, but be running from me. I'm a pop of the cut with this chop, I'm a blast. And this chop is so loud that it's gon' cause a scene. I'm big top finesse, we ain't link in a minute. Niggas wanna be top finesse, they see me winning. We dissing on top finesse, that nigga finished. Lost air circulation, he shots, he need more than a clinic. He don't spend on blocks cause he don't wanna risk it. Call Blazo, it is over. Put him on a poster, but it's so heavy it feel like a boulder. If we in the car, then we running him over. Hop in the V, got my foot in the gas. Steady keep steaming, puffing on gas. He needs to be pussy, straight ass. No one he needs to be mad. Shit get tackling me, get on his heel. He think that he's slick when he show my skill. Up it, aiming, looking to kill. Up it, filming, looking to drill. Shorty bugging, I can never eat her. Chasing money so I cannot see her. Niggas busy, number one.
Chat, in Raps and Hustles, they post people before like the fame, like in here, like they have some songs by Diddy Osama and Naughty before the fame, and those actually got like mad views.
See how I back on the Pito. See how I been on it done. They telling us we one of the ones. Like we really go dumb. Pop 2 shrooms, let's have some fun.
Tweak it, I know I'm the one. Don't run, be more the gun. Let's op, let's have some fun. Up it in flame, let's see how he run. If he spit, we make him a pack. Said he spit, he never did that. 1 shot, 2 shot, make him collapse. 3rd shot really turn him to a pack. Niggas duck it.
Nigga said 3rd shot really turned him to a pack.
Get low, said fuck it, I'ma throw. If it's beef, shit on the floor. 1-on-1 deathmatch, where you gon' go? Niggas pussy, better duck. Bullets fucking them up. Word of my mother, these niggas not tough. I've been official, been calling they bluffs. He a bitch, he was lacking. Team like Green Bay, cause we gon' pack him. In the air, now he ashes, and he dead. In the casket, click on the gun, niggas know how I'm sliding. I'm on that block so they know that they dying. Shit, thotty, finna line him. Free thug, I'ma slime him. I got the chopper, I'ma flock at they V. They wanna ball, I'ma flock it from 3. Big time finesse, niggas flocking for me. And this fuck all I'm sticking pop like a bean.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. Another Tiny Planet freestyle.
God, boom, it's K Glizz, man. I'm here with Check the Footage, Raps Hustles, my Tiny Planet freestyle, man.
Cross finger, baby.
Gra. You turn the beat up. Gra. Troopers.
It's cross finger, baby.
K Glizz. Like, these niggas wanted me to geek up. Get the law, I'ma hop out and creep up. Let a few shots off, just to heat up. Flick them down and jump back in the beamer. Too deep in the V, me and Stanley the steamer. Tryna hit that home run like I'm Jeter. I always finger Nina, she the skeezer. I gotta flick aggressively to please her, cause she like when I do her up. I can't argue with you, you don't do enough. I got no vac in the back with his ruler tuck. And ain't no going back when he's suing up. Oh, it's a B party, we boom it up. If it's funds in the spot, then we luring up. You ain't do shit in these streets, you ain't fooling us. How is you dissing what you ever do to us? Like, I told Savage to reverse the whip. Like, look at the flick of that wrist. I don't gotta work on my phone, this shit chips. I ball hog, I don't look for assists. The lady whack walk in the spot with them slips. Bully dumped on the chef till he clipped. This G26, the only bitch I walk with. Heard the boogeyman throw with his dick. They talk about shooting, still ain't never hawk shit. You can't get in this view, you don't fit. The fool he pulled up on my side on some fro shit. He got hit, now he walk with a limp block. Never snake your mans out.
He said he got hit, now he walk with a limp.
Get up and go get it, no handouts. I ducked my cook when they stripped till I ran out. They done started some shit, so let's piss on they parade. Noonie got clippers trying to give him phase. Too deep on that block, nigga, burn D Wade. Bet these how tips will leave him sting. Who did what, nigga? How many ops got shot? And no one ever did a thing. We in a party, a lot of op-dots in the spot. And they trying to do something strange. Little bitch wild and geeking off the casa. I might take her back to my casa to get mata. Then it's baba. Make that left, the buses on the side block. Still free Uda, free bugger, free rara. Free the troopers for letting them shots fly. He took a shot to the back and yelled mama. Oh my god, look. God, the scenery ugly as fuck now. Tried to push up on me and got plucked down. They homie took one to the melon, couple niggas shot and everybody tough now. Hail Mary hollows, this is touchdown. G for bro, I'm trying to dump rounds. We gon' circle from sun up to sundown. One round up, we gon' make a new blunt now. God, suck my dick. We Uda gon' flock with his face out. We bug out the demon, nigga. We double R the G, nigga. We co-file. We sleep.
Chat, I'm gonna react to some. I'm reacting to mass shit. I'm gonna react to What Would You Rather.
Star Ultra Vegito Blue, 14-star tag Goku.
Looking like a 70-year-old elder
Looking like a 10-year-old
for the rest of your life.
Looking like a 10-year-old for the rest. I'd rather go looking like a 10-year-old, looking like a 70-year-old. I ain't trying to look like a 70-year-old old ass person for the rest of my life.
discovering the cure for AIDS, or winning $50 million.
Chat, I might as well just I might as well think that they should just find they cure their own for AIDS, cause they gotta give me my $50 million.
Marrying someone who has been in jail for serious crimes, or marrying the last person you had a chat with.
Yo, this question is crazy. I don't even know.
Medium rare steak, or well done steak.
Well done.
Being a famous actor, or being a famous YouTuber.
Famous actor.
Never being able to use the internet, or not having an arm.
Bro, just cut my arm. Bro, just cut my arm off. Bro, just cut my arm. At this point, just cut my arm off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cause not being able to use internet. Crazy. Cut it
Looking
off.
like a 10-year-old child for the rest of your life, or looking like a 70-year-old elder for the rest of your life.
So I don't even got that much. Now let's see what we could react. Yo, which one should we react to? Yo, which one should I react to? The most twisted case you ever heard. Bet.
On one cold and rainy night, 19-year-old Renisha McBride crashed her car on a Michigan street before hazily pulling herself from the wreck.
After reactions, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm gonna be asked because I'm on keyboard. I'm good on the controller.
To look for
my controller water broke.
For help. Renisha was dealing with a concussion and a severe injury to her hand, but that wasn't all, and more would be uncovered about her mental state later. Despite this, Renisha made her way towards a nearby house and began banging on their door. Unfortunately, when the owner of the house finally opened the door, Renisha found herself facing the end of a shotgun and the end of her life.
So we just started, and they already talking it's crazy. The end of her life. I bet. Let's just get into this video, cause like I'm pausing a little too much.
On November 2nd, 2013, the Dearborn Heights Police Department received a 911 call just after 4:30 a.m. from a man named Theodore Wafer.
I just shot somebody on my front porch with a shotgun, banging on my door.
After ensuring that Theodore wasn't a threat, the police questioned him on the night's events.
What happened here?
Consistent knocking on the door. I'm trying to look through the windows, but every time I look through the windows of the door, it's banging somewhere else. So I open up the door, kind of like, who is this? And the gun discharged. I didn't know there was a round in there. I don't get it. Who's knocking on your door at 4:30 in the morning? Bang, bang, bang. Somebody wanting in.
While Theodore may have claimed the whole incident was just a terrible accident, certain aspects of his story just weren't adding up, and detectives were determined to discover if they may actually be dealing with a cold-blooded killer.
Homeowner says there was somebody pounding on the door. He opened the door, like to say who the heck's out here, and his gun discharged and shot this black female in the head. She's rescue isn't here yet, but I'm pretty sure she's DOA.
Pretty sure she's DOA.
Rescue isn't here yet, but
Chat, am I bugging them? They talking about the gang.
I'm pretty sure she's DOA.
According to the officers on the scene, the gunshot wound so severely damaged Renisha's head above her jaw that she was pronounced dead on arrival. Theodore, still in a state of shock, was placed into a police cruiser while the scene was secured and documented.
Not really, I mean... What's that, sir? I said that, I don't know.
Sit tight, man. See what we can figure out here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
When Theodore first woke up to Renisha banging on his door, he may have believed there was potentially a dangerous force trying to get into his home. His body then may have gone into fight or flight and started to prepare for a potential threat by releasing adrenaline. This heightened state doesn't last for very long, and now that he's in the police cruiser, there's no possible threat against him anymore. With enough cursory information gathered, the police bring Theodore back to the station for questioning, and it isn't long before the cracks in his story begin to show.
Well, why don't we just start out by, I know you told officers at the scene, but I need you to tell me now. Just give me the scenario of what happened tonight, in your own words.
Well, I don't really know how these proceedings work. I mean, am I being charged?
No.
Should I have a lawyer present?
That would be entirely up to you.
I mean, this is a very serious matter. What just happened, I believe.
Well, it is a serious matter to the young woman that's laying in report. We have to do a thorough investigation, and
Am I allowed back into my home now? I mean,
when the officers are done with the scene processing and when the ME removes the body, yes.
See, this is
So.
Theodore is very nervous and can be heard asking if he needs a lawyer present. If he did want a lawyer, this is an ineffective attempt at invoking his Miranda rights, as a request for an attorney must be clear and unequivocal. The officer is also being somewhat manipulative here, as he suggests that talking to him is no different than talking to the officers on the scene. While that might make sense at first, this is not the case. The primary job of the first responders is to secure the scene and gather basic information. During the interrogation, however, the detective will be probing much deeper and gathering information about Theodore's possible guilt. Currently, Theodore appears to be looking at the officer as a neutral party who can offer him support and guidance. However, it's important to remember the detective's ultimate goal in an interrogation is to secure a confession.
You made a statement to the guys at the scene.
Yeah, I heard noises, and it startled me. What these noises were. These banging, prying noises.
Yeah, W reactions.
First on the side of the house, and then front of the house, back to the side of the house, and front of the house.
Given the time of day, he may have assumed the person had bad intentions, especially since Dearborn Heights is known for its high crime rate, with the average resident having a 1 in 55 chance of being a victim of a violent or property crime. To compare, the national average violent crime rate in 2021 in the United States hovered around 400 cases per 100,000 of the population.
Well, looking out the peephole, I can't see this person, I can't see that, what's going on inside. Every time I look out one door, the noise is going to another one, or the other side of the house.
So, at this point, are you getting frightened? Is your heart racing? What's going on?
Yes, I have no idea what's happening. It was getting louder. I thought at any time somebody was coming through the door or the window. It was getting violent.
Where did you...
Persistent.
Okay.
Especially on the front door. Very persistent.
Theodore specifically states that he thought someone was going to come in through his door or window. This further displays his belief that there was an immediate threat to him that would justify Renisha's shooting. The defensive tone Theodore takes is also reflected in his body language. With his arms crossed in front of his chest, he's creating a barrier between himself and the detective. As the ramifications of his actions become more and more
Yeah, child, he looked scared. He panicking.
more apparent, Theodore becomes insistent on defending his choices.
How were you holding the gun when it discharged?
Yo, this the shotgun right here. I think it's my first time looking at a real life shotgun.
I mean, tell me what both hands. I mean, do you have it raised? Do you have it?
No, it's a pistol grip, so you just have to lift it up. So open the door with one hand, and when I placed my other hand, just like that she went off. I didn't expect it.
Theodore may be trying to lessen his responsibility in Renisha's death by removing himself from the action. Saying it went off versus I pulled the trigger puts distance between him and the action and blames the gun rather than Theodore himself.
Okay, how high were you holding the gun when it went off?
Waist, and it was on an angle. I was, as far as I can remember.
Do you think that when you were holding the gun that it was on an angle like this? Could it have been like this?
If I'm opening the door, I have it. If I open the door,
okay,
that quick. It's a pistol grip.
Here, the first cracks in Theodore's story start to show. He claims to have been holding the gun at waist height. However, when taking both Theodore's height and Renisha's height into consideration,
later DHPD. I don't know what state is that, but using a tape measure, victim McBride was 65 inches tall and standing outside. So from inside home where death Walker was standing to the top of her head would be about 16 inches.
he would have had to have been holding the gun at chest height, pointed straight out, in order to shoot Renisha in the head. This discussion about the gun placement is vital for the case. Holding the gun at his waist could mean that he was just reacting to the potential threat, and more likely it really was an accident. While holding it higher, at his chest height, it means that he could have been consciously aiming it, possibly with the intent to shoot. Based on what the detective has seen, he knows that Theodore can't be telling the truth about the way he was holding the gun. While it's entirely possible that Theodore is being deceptive in order to make the shooting seem more accidental, it's not unusual for individuals who are involved with a traumatic event to distinctly remember some parts, while other parts are fuzzy. This is one of the reasons that eyewitness reports are never as accurate as we think they should be. According to Michigan's Castle Doctrine, you're allowed to use deadly force on someone who's breaking into your home if it's necessary to prevent great bodily harm to yourself. Based on Theodore's own account of the night, by the time he grabbed his shotgun and decided he'd had enough, he wasn't in any immediate objective danger. This, alongside the fact that he opened the door up to the danger with the intention of dealing with it, could potentially negate the Castle Doctrine as a valid defense.
I don't even know. I did not look at the body. I didn't stand over it and see where the wound was. I immediately put down the weapon right there on the hallway, or the entry to the front door, and looked for my phone. First called here, Dearborn Heights. We're talking boom. And boom.
As he prepares to wrap up the interview, the detective brings someone else in to help ask one final question.
You have, where do we take his shotgun shell casing?
We took your Mossberg. There was a spent shell casing.
Because if he's holding the shotgun, right? And he says it's like, I think he said it was automatic. Or some grip, something like that. So I think what he's basically trying to say is that he opened the door and he automatically shot.
In the shotgun, and you had your green shotgun case. So we just tucked it in that and took the gun with it. There was one shell casing, so what? There was just one in it all the time, or what?
Yes, like I was just trying to explain, I couldn't remember if there was one in it or not. I kept my shells in a separate closet, so I got a little paranoid a few weeks back, got paintballed, so
Maybe that's what I voted and put it in. I mean, I don't think I mentioned that to you, but I mean, that's what I put one in there or something like that. But I did not realize there was one in there, no.
Following Theodore's interview, the police spent quite some time digging through every aspect of the case to make sure there was no crucial detail left out. During this investigation, they found out some intriguing details regarding the hours leading up to Renisha's death. According to police records, a 911 call was placed just before 1 a.m. to report a no-injury accident where a woman who was driving under the influence had been speeding down the street and struck a parked car. Although the woman driving had clearly been disoriented and possibly confused when she got out of the car, she had left on foot and wandered away from the scene of the crime. Police didn't arrive on scene until they received a call stating that the driver had come back to the scene. Unfortunately, by the time cops and EMS responded, she was already gone again. This driver was Renisha McBride, and had anyone been able to stop her from wandering off in her delirious and drunken state, she may never have ended up on Theodore Wafer's front porch. On the flip side, some say Renisha would have never ended up on Theodore's porch if she hadn't been drinking and driving either. You'll notice that was a 3-hour difference between the time that the 911 call was placed about the car accident around 1 a.m. and Theodore's call to 911 at 4:30. To this day, it's unclear where Renisha was during this period of time, but her family believes she was disoriented from her head injury and seeking help. Theodore eventually received charges for murder in the second degree and manslaughter, as well as a felony firearm charge. While Theodore may have claimed that his gun accidentally misfired during his initial interview, this claim actually changed by the time he got to court. Instead, he and his lawyer were insisting that Theodore intentionally fired out of self-defense because he was scared that Renisha was trying to break in. Despite Michigan's Castle Doctrine, the judge ultimately ruled that nothing Renisha did was intense enough to justify Theodore being legitimately scared for his life. In the end, Theodore was found guilty on all charges on September 3, 2014, and received 15 to 30 years for his second-degree murder charge, 7 to 15 years for the manslaughter charge, and finally, a 2-year sentence for the felony firearm charge, with all of these sentences served concurrently. While Michigan may not have the death penalty, Theodore's lawyer argued that the judge had basically given the then 55-year-old man a death sentence, as he's likely to spend the rest of his life paying for his actions. Just when it seemed that Theodore's case was officially put to rest, he made an appeal in 2015 to overturn his conviction. To the surprise of many, the Michigan Supreme Court heard Theodore's case and actually vacated his manslaughter conviction. In Michigan, the second-degree murder statute requires that the defendant acted with malice, whereas the manslaughter charge implies that the defendant didn't. Seeing the
So when people get interviewed like this, like interviews like this, they always look at their body language and they can tell if you're lying or not.
Contradiction in these convictions, the court determined that having both convictions was a violation of Theodore's rights. With one of his convictions vacated, there was a slight chance that Theodore could come out of this with a shorter sentence. However, at his resentencing on June 22, 2022, the judge stated there were strong reasons for Theodore's original sentencing and gave him 15 to 30 years for second-degree murder. While he may no longer have the manslaughter conviction, ultimately Theodore will serve the same amount of time behind bars.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
My daughter is missing.
What's your address, ma'am?
She's gone. We can't find her anywhere. I've called off.
So after this video, I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
Friends.
Yo, cause this looks interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, what's her name, ma'am?
Carly, Carlie.
And last name?
Brucia, Brucia.
Chelsea was kidnapped.
The footage you just watched shows the last known moments of 11-year-old Carly Brucia as she was abducted in broad daylight by a violent predator. Despite being reported missing, as she was the footage.
Brucia, Brucia.
Name, ma'am.
Carly.
How come nobody did
C-A-R-L-I-E.
around stuff like that?
And last name?
Bruscia, B-R-U-C-I-A.
The footage you just watched shows the last known moments of 11-year-old Carly Bruscia as she was abducted in broad daylight by a violent predator. Despite being reported missing by her parents within half an hour of her disappearance, Carly's case would ultimately go down in history as one of the most depraved crimes against a young girl. It all started on January 31st, 2004. Carly had spent the night at a friend's house, but the following day was Super Bowl Sunday, so she wanted to get back home in time to watch the game. She told her friend's mother that she was allowed to make the walk back home on her own and departed around 6 p.m. However, after she left, the concerned parent reached out to Carly's mother, Susan, and informed her that Carly was walking the mile back home alone. Susan said she didn't feel comfortable with her daughter walking even just a few blocks alone, so she sent her husband and Carly's stepfather, Steve Kanzler, to find Carly and drive her the rest of the way home. However, as Steve went up and down the route Carly would have walked, he couldn't find her anywhere, and that's when the nightmare really began. Steve continued to drive around for over an hour, praying that he had somehow simply missed Carly, but when he returned home and she still wasn't there, it became clear that something was seriously wrong. Susan later said of this moment that she instantly felt something terrible had happened to Carly, saying, "In my heart, in my mind, I knew." Susan and Steve left the house together to search again, shouting Carly's name out the car window as they drove down the road. They stopped briefly to investigate a wooded area and noticed a red tow truck drive slowly by them. Then they continued retracing Carly's steps and went to her friend's house to check there. And much to their surprise, they saw the same red truck parked out front. It struck them both as very odd, and upon realizing that Carly wasn't there either, Susan decided it was time to call for help. The frantic mother dialed 911 around 7:30 that evening. She couldn't hide the absolute terror in her voice.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
My daughter is missing.
What's your address, ma'am?
Yo, how is it that easy to get kidnapped by someone?
And your phone number? Okay. Has she been missing before?
No, she had a fight with her girlfriend. She decided to walk home, and we've been driving around for about an hour and a half. And it's not an hour and a half walk. She's gone. We can't find her anywhere. I've called all her friends.
How old is she?
11.
11-year-old abducted. Crazy. Child, crazy people in this world. Yo, I muted it. Yo.
It was at 6 o'clock, Steve. Around 6 o'clock.
And she was at a friend's house?
Yeah.
Okay, what's her name, ma'am?
Carly, C-A-R-L-I-E.
And last name?
Bruscia, B-R-U-C-I-A. She's just shy of 5 feet.
Okay. Do you know how much she weighs?
She's around 120 pounds.
Okay, what color hair does she have?
Dirty blonde.
And what color eyes?
Blue.
Following the heartbreaking call, police immediately issued a BOLO, or Be on the Lookout alert for Carly, and searched the surrounding area for 4.5 hours, but found nothing. Meanwhile, Carly's family and friends got to work creating missing persons flyers with her face on them, and they began handing them out the next morning. But something happened during this time that struck a few people as suspicious. Carly's stepfather, Steve, allegedly visited a local equipment rental business to hand out flyers and asked one of the employees if he could purchase drugs in a couple of days after this whole thing blew over. The employee thought it was a very odd thing to say when his stepdaughter was missing, so he contacted the authorities. Detectives also felt that something was off with Steve, so they brought him in for questioning. He stated that he'd been at home the entire time with Susan, which she was able to corroborate. After fully verifying his alibi, he was cleared as a suspect, but Steve did offer them another name, Ron Choquette. Ron was the owner of the red tow truck, and he'd apparently been dating the mother of Carly's friend for 2 months. He was home the night Carly slept over, and at one point, he was the only adult present. So naturally, Steve informed police about how he'd noticed Ron's red truck driving suspiciously around the area they were searching. Investigators followed up with the lead and spoke with Ron, but he told them he'd left for work before Carly left the residence and that he didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Moreover, his co-workers verified his whereabouts, leading police to rule him out as a suspect in Carly's disappearance. Officers returned to Carly's home the day after her disappearance and spoke with Susan again. She insisted that her daughter had never run away before and that this behavior was completely out of character. However, statements made by Carly's friend suggested otherwise. She said Carly had been upset the night before and expressed negative feelings about her family several times. Carly also allegedly said to her friend at least once that she didn't want to go home because she had too many responsibilities. This revelation made officers second guess whether or not Carly might have just run away from her friend's house on her own free will. Still, investigators couldn't rule out the possibility that she...
Every time someone goes missing, why the police always think they just ran away? Like they always say that.
He had met with foul play, so before leaving the residence...
I mean, some people do, but like most of the people don't. Like, it's weird someone just running away from the house and then getting reported as missing.
They gave Carly's mother some very horrifying instructions. They asked her to contact her daughter's dentist to obtain her dental records, just in case they would be needed to make an identification. The next morning, Carly's classmates arrived at school to find her seat empty, and around the same time, authorities brought in tracking dogs to aid in their search. The dogs followed Carly's scent to the parking lot of Evie's car wash, which wasn't part of her expected route home, but was a known shortcut. While the dogs ultimately lost her scent near the back of the building, the company had several surveillance cameras, and what they captured sent a wave of fear through the entire community. The manager of the car wash reviewed the tapes and told police he saw what appeared to be the abduction of a young girl, recorded at around 6:30 p.m. The unknown man walked casually at first, as if he was going to pass.
Why would she stop us on random ass plates if she just could have kept
passed by? But at the last moment, he took a large step toward her and grabbed her arm. He likely appeared quite threatening, as he was standing directly in front of her and was blocking her escape. She likely felt terrified and panicked, and it's
child punched the fuck out of him. That ass.
Possible that he told her that everything would be okay if she did everything that he said. As a general rule for abduction situations, it's safer to put up a big fight early on. The abductor is likely looking for an easy target. If someone is fighting against them and screaming, the abductor may be afraid of attracting too much attention, so they retreat. You can teach your children that if they're alone and approached by a stranger who's trying to get them to go somewhere, they need to be as loud as they can and try to get away before they get into a vehicle with that person. Once they're alone in a car with someone, that...
At this point in life, everybody should know that. Like, people keep getting kidnapped, and like, at this point in life, everybody should know that. Shouldn't be talking to strangers and shit. You shouldn't be getting random people's cars.
Person has complete power and will likely take the child to a secluded location where they are familiar with the surroundings, so it will be much more difficult to escape. An abductor may try to persuade a child to come willingly by claiming that as long as they do what they're told, they won't be harmed. Or they may tell the child that they will take them to their parent, or that their mom asked them to pick the child up.
I heard that. I heard that more than 100 times. We're like child abductors or people like that. They tell kids, like, the candy shit don't work anymore. So they tell some people that their parents told them to pick them up, and like we all know that's gap.
It may be a good idea to come up with a safe word for you and your child. Teach them that unless a stranger uses that safe word, they should not get into a car with that person, no matter what the stranger may say to try to convince them. You'll need to practice this safe word frequently with your child so they don't forget it.
Real.
To their horror, Carly's parents quickly confirmed that the girl on the tape was their daughter, but no one recognized the strange man who approached her and forcibly led her out of frame. However, the footage clearly showed that he was a white male of average height with dark hair.
How could it tell with this low quality ass security camera
And tattoos on his forearms. He was also apparently wearing a jumpsuit with a name tag, but the video wasn't clear enough to read the name. In the footage, it seemed evident that Carly didn't recognize the man as he moved into her path and said something before grabbing her by the arm. Within hours, the startling footage was being played constantly on local news stations. and while hundreds of tips flooded in, most proved to be dead ends. Investigators began to fear the worst as more time passed, but later that day, they finally got the lead they'd been waiting for. Several people called in saying they firmly believed the man in the footage to be 37-year-old Joseph Smith, an auto mechanic with a lengthy criminal
the guy in the video doesn't look fat.
history dating back to 1993. In fact, he was out on parole for a drug bust at the time of Carly's disappearance. While most of his run-ins with the law were for drug offenses, at least 2 crimes on his record involved violence against women, including kidnapping, aggravated battery, and false imprisonment. One of Joseph's co-workers was among the tipsters, and 2 days after Carly vanished, he stated to police that the man in the footage strongly resembled him based on his mannerisms and clothing. Moreover, another employee claimed that he seemed nervous and appeared to be under the influence of narcotics at work the day after Carly went missing. They also reported that Joseph had been struggling at work due to issues with drugs and money, and claimed he didn't show up for his shift the previous day. At this point, authorities decided to review the security footage from the car wash again, hoping to potentially connect Joseph to one of the vehicles captured on the tapes. They gathered from his co-workers that he drove a brown Lincoln Town Car, but they said it had recently been out of commission due to transmission issues. Regardless, the only vehicle that stood out was a pale yellow Buick station wagon that pulled in approximately 3 minutes before Carly's abduction. The car appeared to drive by before briefly entering the car wash parking lot. The abductor may have seen Carly walking as he drove by, so he turned into the parking lot and decided to take her. It's also possible that he'd seen her shortly after she left her friend's house, and he then followed her to the car wash. Regardless, he'd likely thought about abducting a child long before he actually did it. When he saw her walking alone, he may have saw it as the perfect opportunity to act out his fantasy. Unfortunately, detectives couldn't make out the license plate or who was behind the wheel from the grainy footage, but they knew it was time to pay Joseph a visit. Officers
Yo, bro, how could I assume it was a person like him?
arrived at the home of Joseph's friends, Jeffrey and Naomi Pincus, where he was renting a room after being kicked out of the home he shared with his wife and 3 young daughters. However, despite seeing Joseph outside smoking a cigarette when they first drove by the residence, they got no answer when they knocked at the door. Authorities spoke with the neighbors, who claimed they'd recently seen Joseph talking with a woman outside, who they believed to be his sister. They also expressed confidence that Joseph was still inside the residence and hadn't left. Joseph's sister returned to the property, and after speaking with the police, she went inside to locate her brother. Joseph finally emerged from the house and claimed he didn't hear detectives knocking at the door because he'd been sleeping. Investigators asked Joseph where he was during the time of Carly's disappearance. He explained that he'd been at home watching the Super Bowl and told them his friends could verify his story. They showed Joseph an image taken from the surveillance video, and while he admitted that the man looked like him, he insisted he was nowhere near the car wash that day. Next, detectives asked Joseph to roll up his sleeves, and they found that he had tattoos on his forearms just like the man in the video. They also noticed several minor cuts and scrapes on his hands. As if that wasn't suspicious enough, Joseph also admitted to borrowing Jeffrey and Naomi's yellow station wagon the day Carly went missing. However, he claimed he only drove the car to a nearby marina to look at the water before returning home. Police were feeling pretty confident that they had their guy, but when they spoke with Naomi, she confirmed his alibi, leading them to second-guess everything. Roughly an hour after detectives arrived at the home, Joseph's probation officers came to assist by conducting a thorough search of his broken-down Lincoln Town Car. They quickly located drugs in the vehicle, including multiple syringes and spoons, and Joseph was arrested for violating the terms of his probation.
Everything you're hearing is a skit. Please don't ban me. I ain't trying to get banned. Thank you.
Later that same day, Jeffrey, Joseph's friend, contacted the police with some unsettling information. He claimed that Naomi had gotten the dates mixed up when giving her initial statement to the police, and that while they'd let Joseph borrow their station wagon on the day in question, he didn't return until the following morning. Jeffrey also said he'd reset the odometer before Joseph left, and when he checked it upon his arrival back home, over 300 miles had been driven. Not to mention the inside of the car appeared disheveled, and the back seat was left down. Finally, when asked if he could recall what Joseph had been wearing when he left the house, he said a mechanic's uniform. Jeffrey and Naomi consented to have their home searched, but authorities found nothing of evidentiary value. Then, after hearing of the arrest, Joseph's mother stormed down to the auto repair shop where her son worked and demanded to know why the employees had called the cops on her son. However, despite her angry outburst, his co-workers felt that she too believed it was her son on the CCTV tapes when she proclaimed,
"Yeah, this is hard." His face looks skinnier, and he looks like a little
"If
bit
Joe
fat.
did this, I will get the truth out of him." Joseph's mother saying if Joe did this is an indication that she'd allowed that possibility into her head and hadn't dismissed it. A mother who 100% believed her child was innocent would likely say something that was much more firm, such as he didn't do it. Meanwhile, investigators continued searching the wooded areas around where they believed Carly had been abducted, but to no avail. They also contacted forensics personnel from the City of Sarasota sanitation site and requested that they secure the transfer building for an organized search of the trash the next day. Little did they know that by that time, the search would no longer be necessary. While Joseph was in custody, one of his longtime friends entered the police station and asked to speak with investigators. Beyond telling them that the man in the CCTV footage looked very much like Joseph, he informed them of several occasions when he would talk about his growing desire to assault women. Shortly after this encounter, detectives transported Joseph from jail to police headquarters for a formal interview. The following interrogation footage has never been seen before.
I want to just talk. You and I had some things to talk about. Okay, because some of the things at the house, we got to get straight. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
In this room, is about the truth. Okay, it's the most important thing that goes on in this room.
Joseph's arms are wrapped tightly around his torso, which could suggest that he's feeling defensive and trying to protect himself. In addition, his legs are crossed at the ankles. His whole body is in a closed position, signifying that he may be uncooperative and may not be willing to speak with the detective. The initial interview never even had the chance to get started.
I was already advised to.
However, the detective has no incentive to make Joseph feel more comfortable. What happened?
Now I got a better picture. Now I think it's him. I'm gonna skip through this.
Guilty of first-degree murder, as well as separate charges of battery on a child under 12 and kidnapping. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection for Carly's murder and life without parole for the other crimes. However, on July 18, 2017, a judge vacated Joseph's death sentence based on a new bill that required a unanimous vote by the jury. The jurors in his original trial had voted 10-2 in favor of the death penalty. Joseph ultimately died in prison while awaiting a new...
So we got 3 hours on the stream. 3 hours. Alright, y'all, we go play this for a little bit. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. This stream again. I'm on keyboard, so I'm gonna be a little bit ass. So, cause I'm better off controller, but my controller cable broke, so I had to put it on keyboard. So I'm gonna play DMZ. Pick random. Chat, L hacker, bro. Alright, chat. Shot.